It's Week 12 of the NFL, and all eyes are on the dual threat Lamar Jackson. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Colts and...
is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. DeAndre Carter returning it. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They're brought out by a former #1 overall pick coming off one of his best seasons ever in year 7 of his career, now in year 8, Jared Goff.
And it would be interesting to see pretty early in this one exactly where his head is, because the best quarterback shake-off performances like he had last week. Way too many interceptions. Didn't throw a touchdown pass. Team lost the game. Let's see if he can bounce back and get things going in the right direction.
He'll be trying to forget those 3 picks, as you noted. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. But now he appears to be in some pain. Hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Algier will try to pick it up. Room here to run. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down. It was just 3rd down and short, but he bit off a little extra.
I would say way more than he could chew, but he chewed up all that yardage in a big way. And that, to me, that was a combination of offensive line, stacked defense, and they handled it. Okay, they got the leverage, they got the blocking angles, and opened up a nice crease. And once you get past that first wave, there's room to roam.
Yeah, that's just the 3rd play from scrimmage. They wanted to avoid that 3-and-out. They did. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. This 2nd and 4. Here's Goff. This short throw caught by Goddard. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And now it's 3rd and 3. So this defense for the Colts very strong in that victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have the Bucs first down as they get 4 there on 4th and inches. A quick throw taken in by Diggs. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Stephon Diggs with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Buccaneers are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And bringing them out is one of the most exciting players in the NFL every season. A former MVP, it's Lamar Jackson.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, it's the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He's able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Jackson now. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The Colts at 8-2 on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well, because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
3rd and 8. To throw is Jackson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Starting the drive with Algier. Now the ball comes loose. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. So holding on the offense, they go ahead and decline the penalty, and the ball will change hands on the fumble recovery. Here's Jackson to throw. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Now it's Jackson. Touchdown! Jamison Williams. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really
and now the rookie's free. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 33 yards that time.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays, and there's an example of that right there.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Goff. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They give him a gain of 37.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
They'll run here with Algier. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Here's Goff. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and goal situation. Goff. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. He loses a full 5 yards there on the sack, and it also brings up 4th down. 4th and goal. Boswell's kick is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it to 26. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And you figure this should be a healthy, a rested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed, his elusiveness, and the ability to get him on the ground, how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
1st down, here's the run to Montgomery. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down. Now 2nd and 9. Jackson. Oh, and that is incomplete. Trying to find Jamison Williams. 3rd down here. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. And right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll or chip away their timing. I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw going into the hands of Williams. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. They'll run with Montgomery. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. As they've got it as we resume action. On 2nd down, here's Jackson. Open man left side, it's the tight end, Tunyon. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Throwing is Jackson. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him. The Colts send out their new kicker for 2023, Matt Gay, for the field goal. And Gay knocks this one through, and that will knot us up at 10. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point is supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
First down, they'll start with Algier. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. There'll be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage. I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. 2nd and 9. Now Goff. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Garrett Wilson, 81 yards. And the Colts have broken our tie as they take the lead.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So out come the Bucs now. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Dexter Lawrence finding his way through defensively for the stop. To throw on second down is gone. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And good field position coming up here. The football at the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them total.
Touchdown, Colts! Brevin Jordan, his first touchdown on the year. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
This offense so far on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Fielded at the 43. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. This offense, and Garrett Wilson headed back out. He's up over 100 yards, has the touchdown. He's a big-time receiver in this league, so the question becomes, how do you limit him going forward?
Well, you know the guys trying to cover him, they haven't had a whole lot of success thus far, and while they will still accept the challenge, maybe you have to change your focus. You have to get after the quarterback a little bit, disrupt his timing, because right now it feels like pitch and catch. Make sure he's not able to have clear sight lines to him, and maybe that'll slow him down.
Now, this is not the guy you want to let play pitch and catch. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Jackson. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And Jackson throwing once more. And his throw here is incomplete.
So much of his game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. On 1st down, it's gone. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Jalen Carter. What a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's Goff. Going to be taken in here by Nacua. Still on his feet. He may go. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Puka Nacua, an even 90 yards. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Boswell good with the extra point. And that cuts the lead to 24-17. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And able to get this out to the 25. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Jackson on 1st down. Incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Here's 2nd and 10. Jackson will throw again. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Now 3rd down and 7. To throw is Jackson. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Well, the Bucs going to take over now late in this first half. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Here's Goff now on 2nd down. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Powering forward. The Colts going to take over now late in this first half. And with great starting field position and 1 timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now Jackson on 2nd down. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Here's Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
He'll let this go deep for Collins. Now went behind his man, incomplete. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Third quarter starting with a run from Montgomery. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. 3rd and 2.
They'll try and pick it up by running the action to the right. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches.
From midfield now, here's Jackson.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Gone. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Here's Goff.
That is caught. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
To throw is Goff.
This one swung out here to Jones.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now Goff. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Dallas Goedert, a 14-yard touchdown.
And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that will tie us at 24. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over.
We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Jackson.
This one swung out to Montgomery.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down. They'll try the middle with Montgomery.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Jackson, option right, and the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Going up the gut, Montgomery. And not much room to speak of. He'll get about 3 up to the 41.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. On 3rd down, Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
He certainly did his best to find something on that run, but there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended up worse.
And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Goff now to throw. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. It'll be a gain of 5. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on 3rd. Goff. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. Montgomery will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point by Gay is up and good, and they will take a 7-point lead. Taken at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. Now a play fake, and it's Goff. Pass complete there to McCoy. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Up the middle, Jones. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Goff now looks to throw. A check down here to Jones. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Goff. Throw out wide is incomplete. Hasn't been a lot of comfort in the pocket. He's been under pressure all day.
Yeah, exactly right. Instead of taking another hit, he just heaved that one away. I'd love to see him be able to stand in there and make the throw and try and pick it up on 3rd down. But I'm not the one in there taking the hits either, so I totally cannot blame him for that one. Those hits are definitely catching up.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. Takes it to about the 37.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now it's Jackson. Shifts past him at the 45. And he is going to have the Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Jackson now. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. This one completes a Tunyon underneath. And he is going to have a Colts first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Jackson will throw again. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on third down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Now Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 22-yard line. Here's Jackson to throw. He's got Tunyon complete over the middle. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up second down. To throw again is Jackson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Throwing is Jackson. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Jonathan Hankins picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Gay's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Back now comes Tampa Bay. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 22 and a first down. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Here's 2nd and 7. From the 50, it's Goff. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. First target, first catch, and a first down. Here's Goff. Going to be taken in here by Nacua.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Goff now looking to throw. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he'll go down at the 28. 7 yards there and a first down. Goff throwing again. Oh, no, he lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Goff. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Throwing again is Goff. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Colts force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll go to Montgomery to try to wind some clock. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 62 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. He's got his target. That's complete. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. 2nd and 10. Now a give running left with Montgomery. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Holding offense.
Jedrick Wills, former 1st-round pick, guilty there. The Colts in victory formation now as they take the knee. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. A higher-scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League. But fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for the Colts, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, they've fallen out of things now as they sink to 3-8. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.